Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 4 as we continue our series with my dragon build, Draconian, Argonian, Lizard build. I have a little bit of feedback to go through from you guys before we jump back into it. Let's start with Anaruda. Vowkeeper or Polearm extra unit came from Devotees of Good. That is a good point. When I was talking at the beginning of the last episode about how I sometimes get either a Vowkeeper or a extra polearm unit, that is because of the Devotees of Good trait that I took. It gives you one or the other, and I believe it's random. So it is very lucky with this build when you have that. When you get the Vowkeeper, I think they're really nice to start with one of those, since you can't actually build one until you get the Town Hall 2 upgrade. From Chris Lighthawk and Red Forest 100, probably should have gone straight for a city rather than upgrading the outpost over here, especially because I didn't have the Materium upgrade for it at the time. I do now, but let's see, what is it doing now? It's upgrading the stone walls now. Yeah, I've already got it started, so I'm just gonna let it finish. But the nice thing about, so I think it's a little bit, it's hit and miss. There's an advantage to just going straight for a city because then it starts to grow faster. But I do think if you're worried about defense, if you have this upgrade, I think it is worth it if you're worried about defense to get the stone wall, because you can build it fairly quickly without having to, and it's something that takes a while to build if you actually build it normally through the city. You, in order to boost it, you got to get a bunch of quarries, and I think you have to upgrade to a certain town hall level in order to get it too. So it's nice having it in a brand new city if you're worried about defense, and right now I kind of am. Since I have the Materium upgrade now, which I think I just got, I am going to let it finish. But because I didn't have that at the beginning of the game, I probably wouldn't have, or shouldn't have done that, or not the beginning of the game. Since I didn't have that when I first founded the outpost, I probably should have just turned it straight into a city. So a little bit of a loss there, but at least now that I have this, how much time do I have until that's available? Yeah, see, that's the other problem. Because I don't have enough nature affinity, I'm going to have to turn it into a city before I have that upgrade anyway. So I just thought it was an interesting point of discussion because, you know, certain people prefer to go straight for the city. I personally do like to get the walls if I have the upgrade for it. I am not going to build the work camp in there, though. I am just going to found the city. I think that would be faster since I'm not going to have the other... since I'm not going to have this anyway. So, from Chris Lighthawk, also the other aspect upgrade for my dragon might have been more useful. I took the aspect of nature on my dragon, which gave him the ability to non-base attack abilities, grant a friendly unit within a 3 hex range of the target 10 temporary hit points. In the long run, that is the one that I want for this build. My dragon will have a lot of non-base attack abilities. But in the short term, since I have the ability to reset skills and I'm using my dragon pretty heavily for combat right now, I probably should have just gone with the Materium one, which I think gives charge resistance and retaliation damage, I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. I wish there was a way you could check those, like just clicking on this, even if you can't unlock them, just to click on them and see what the options are, but you can't do that. So, but I think it probably would have been better, and then I could have always respec to get this later in the game if I wanted. Another reason I did want this one as well is because I am going to eventually want Blight Strikes on my dragon, but that's kind of for later. So we're at the end of the turn, and one last thing I wanted to do, a reminder from Chris, is don't forget to pick up Pacification before taking down the next infestation. I'm just going to do that now, as long as it doesn't prevent me from founding that city. Let's see, Pacification, 100 Imperium, that'll leave me with 148. If I let the walls continue, which I think I am going to do since I now do have this, then I can go ahead and take this now. there's not going to be any other, unless there's like an event where I have to spend Imperium, which I wouldn't count on there being. So I'm going to go ahead and take that, just mostly so I don't forget. All right. Oh wait, I did my math wrong. I still have plenty to found the city when I'm ready to. I was subtracting 200 instead of 100. I don't math good, guys. All right, let's go ahead and found the city here where we're thinking about doing it. This is a very, very nice spot. There's bonus resources here, 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 here. Like, there's bonus resource there. There's wonder there. There's a lot of really nice stuff right around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dragon and just barely set foot in here and go ahead and build that outpost. And then pull the dragon back, and we're gonna go rush that haunted boneyard, or graveyard. This is a this is a bronze level infestation spawner. So I think that I can, yeah, if I get these guys there, I could hit it on the next turn. It's a bronze level infestation spawner, so it shouldn't be too hard. And I'm going to want to get rid of it before it becomes a problem. The dragon is going to go on ahead a little bit, splitting from the army. They're all at full health, so they're fine. And then I can easily reach that on the next turn. And still found my outpost down there. Forgot about my scout over here. All right, let's carry on to the southwest and go for that tower that we can kind of see in the fog. All right, these guys, I do not understand the behavior pattern of these guys. These are units that spawn in the umbral area underground, and unlike infestations, they seem to have a very obscure range that they sort of patrol. Like, sometimes they'll attack stuff. I think my scout's okay from this far away, but if you go too close to the umbral lands, those guys will sometimes attack you, and there's not really this nice red ring around it to show you where you're threatened. Now, it might just be if you're actually on that province is when they attack you, if you go into the umbral area. If anyone knows for sure, let me know, because I'm not entirely certain about that. I've found it to be a little bit hard to tell. I can flip that back off. Okay, so we got our honor guard. I think I am making another polearm. The town hall O square will be done by the time that sworn guard is done. I figured I was going a little heavy on honor blades here and wanted like one more pikeman probably. So we'll just send him out to join our dragon now. And I can go ahead and enchant these guys with focus aim. I may as well. Total unit upkeep is 3, so we'll just get that enchantment up and running. And I think that's it for this turn. Yeah. Alright, let's end the turn there and see what happens next. There's a city-state up here. We'll see if they are hostile. If they are... Oh, okay, here we go. These guys are jumping out to attack. I'm going to do this one myself because I don't want to take very much damage here. I think I did just see something up there that is interesting. I think that was a tier 4 bone dragon sitting on top of that spawner or patrolling in that area. So that's fun. All right. So basically, the polearm unit is here to get these guys to charge into it. See how far they move up and then set up a defensive line. Ideally, I would like to get both of these guys to charge in. And it looks like they set up in a way that I can make sure that happens. Alright. You can reach him. Flying units can be weird to click. Okay, they're next to each other like that, so... Actually, you'd be better off over here, I think. And then I can use that rock as sort of cover. Alright, that'll work. I want you here. Ready and prepped to do a defensive strike. You here, you behind the rock, and then the dragon probably right about here. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh wait, that was dumb. Well, at least that one went after the polearm. Didn't do too much damage, so it's probably fine. I'm going to apologize. There's sirens outside my window. These guys are not too dangerous, but they are surprisingly tanky. Can be surprisingly tanky. What I think I'm gonna do is polearm can just straight up fight this guy. Yeah, polearm can just straight up fight this guy. I want to get her out of the control of these guys. So I'm gonna lower their, or cancel the retaliation, so I can just unload on this one. And then I can move up here and defensive strike this guy. That way I don't have to worry about a flank from the dragon. And I can back her off, and I have spirit damage now that I can work with. This guy is going to defensive strike them, so they can't do much. And then I can move her back, and could actually just finish this one off. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. And a nice Spirit Blast to finish that off. Okay, got another level for my dragon. And they do indeed have a Tier 4 dragon, so I'm going to have to put some more thought into taking this down. What is this? Oh, quest to build quarries, sure. I'll probably get that just by accident, honestly. Let's see. Actually, I do need to build a quarry. Riften could really use one. Where do I want to put it, though? Probably somewhere where I can't build other things. Also, one thing I'm still trying to learn in this game is all the special province improvements. Like the School of Discipline benefits from quarries. So I probably want to build a tile that has a lot of quarries around it that the School of Discipline could go on. I think I've got a mine here. There's a lot of potential quarry spots. Here. Does this touch too? That's a mana node, so I'll probably want to put something else there. It's like this little puzzle game of trying to figure out everything. What I think I'll probably do is take this tile and put a quarry on it, and then eventually put one here, and then I can put the School of Discipline here. It would probably touch quite a few, and as a matter of fact, what it makes more sense to do is build the quarry here now, so that I can put the School of Discipline on it later, and then expand other quarries around it as I go, and then the bonus from it will grow over time. This tile has to be a forest, but that one could be a quarry. Yeah, I could get quite a few adjacencies from that. That would be pretty good. Alright, I am still going to move up. The problem is that stack with that bone dragon is patrolling. And if I can catch them off guard... Okay. What do we got here? Wait, I'm at Arcadia. Okay, so they haven't met anyone else yet. I'll get back to that in a second. But what I was saying is if I could catch them off guard, and I'll leave my leader with them so that it helps his health regen. Actually, I'm not sure if he is helping his health regen. Oh, no, that's not until I get this one. Master of Healing. Nuts. Okay, well, I'm going to take that so I get closer. Yeah, so there's one stack there, which I could take... I could probably take either one of these stacks by themselves, even with that Tier 4 Bone Dragon in it. This one's a little iffy. It's got... I guess both of them have Necromancers, so I'd have to be careful about them reanimating it. I might want to wait until this guy gets up here. It may be better for me to focus on Might be better for me to focus on clearing some other stuff out around here. Like that banner there, that could get me another level. That would be useful. I might go back and do that, because I just don't think that this is safe right now. The problem is I want to get to it before it starts sending out raiding parties. Let's see, I got the other Sworn Guard coming. Squares being done. Alright. I do get my first hero. Let's see, we got a Specialist Defender who's an elitist. I actually really like that one, especially early in the game. Because of that ruler's retinue, basically powers up your leader and this ruler as long as they're in the same battle. And the specialist governors are nice. I like them. I might take that one. That looks like a pretty good one. I don't have enough money. I have to save up for it, but I'm not going to have enough money for any of these other than the ones on the far right. Imperialist is good, but honestly, I think this one's a little underwhelming considering how easy it is to find items in the game that gives Siegebreaker to your governor. See, we got, this is the Sophisticated Jackalopes. I'll probably ignore them. I think I'm going to stick with the elite heroes from my own race, since race bonuses are going to be important for this one. Let's see, we got a Prospecting Governor. That's good for gold. Gold is always in demand with this build. You never have enough gold. And then Instructor, which is good because, and she's also a defender. I really like defenders, especially with the Oathsworn, because they don't really get defenders. They don't get shield units otherwise. Man, I like her bonuses too. And then there's a Scholarly Governor with Dominator. I don't care as much about Dominator. Scholarly Governor is nice. The Prospecting Governor is the governor one that I want. An Instructor would be useful later in the game, but because I'm eventually going to have dragons. But Elitist is good now, and Specialist Governor is just generally good all around. I think I'm going to take this guy, and if the other Defender hero is still available, I may take her later. Basically, Defender heroes are just always a good choice for this build, at least until you have 2 or 3 of them. Then you might want to branch out, but I like to have a decent amount. Alright, so this is where I'm worried about that stuff in the umbral terrain. Like, if I go here, is my scout safe? Because that's where I want to go. There's a creature cage out there. Although I can't really tell if there's anything guarding it. I'm going to try it. Okay, there is something guarding it. And we'll see if my scout gets attacked outside of the range of the gloom. Hopefully they don't. Alright, now I have a brand new city to work with. Let's see, for this one I need to do a little bit of math. I'm going to have, in 5 turns, I'm going to have Fruitful Integration done, which is going to let me found a city in 1 turn instead of 3 and start with an extra population. So in this case, I actually am very intentionally going to build walls and a work camp, and probably a stone tower. Just because I'm going to save 2 turns, I get all the benefits from those things, while also saving 2 turns of city growth. So, or while saving 2 turns of city founding. Yeah, I think it makes sense in this case, because I've already got the outpost upgrade, and by the time I'm ready for it, I will have that done. So I do need to save Imperium to make sure I have enough for these cities. So let's start with the palisade walls, just to make sure it's protected. And now that that is done, I can found the city of Dragonborn Argonians, and it's not worth waiting for this one, because I'll be waiting for longer overall. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to worry about the work camp for this city, even though that is... No, we're not going to worry about it for that city. I will worry about it for this city, though, just because it's basically free, because I saved the time on getting that. Okay. Is Inner Mastery cast already? Did I... Oh, wait. Yeah, I cast it already. It's active. Alright. Let's go to the next turn. See where these guys move. If they go somewhere splitting off from the other group, it'll be tempting to try to pick them off, but I'll have to look at what the... see, yeah, this is what I was worried about. So they do attack you outside of the bounds of that area, but they won't go very far. So what you can do now is scouts who are in a battle by themselves will try to run away in the auto combat. Unfortunately, he did survive. I just have to wait for him to come back. All right. 1, 2, 3. I think that's just a fight with them. 2, 3. No, it would pull in the other stack if I attacked them. Yeah, it's not worth that risk right now. I'll come back when I'm a little bit more beefed up. We'll go for that banner down there. I can get that on the next turn and get levels on all my units, which is good for everyone. And I probably have enough firepower that I can start clearing out some of this stuff and just build up as I build up my armies and get ready for tougher fights down the road. Now I might want to grab the School of Discipline, but let's take a quick look and see if there's anything I can do with that extra quarry. Mostly it's just building a shrine right now. I think what I want to do is build a tavern, because I'm already at -5 city stability. I want to try to keep that up, so let's get the tavern online while it's boosted. And now that I have that, excuse me, I can... Well, I can't right now. On the next turn, I can get the Seal Bearer. I am low on money. It's making it hard to recruit that hero. So if I can clear the banner and then maybe clear the gold mine, that would be nice. I just need to clear things generally around my new city here, so that it's ready to grow and prosper when the time comes. I also need to come back over here and clear some stuff. This was all sort of rushed off to get that other outpost started, which is fine. I needed to do that. Just got to keep it high on that haunted boneyard. I would really like to take care of that before these guys leave. Okay, Pact of Vassalage in this city is in 3 turns. I might switch my Whispering Stone to Arcadia, because somebody else might meet them before I do, and it's unlikely anyone else is going to meet Trothcourt before I do. But I am very close to Pact of Vassalage, so it's tempting. I think for the gold I need to at least get Vassalage over these guys, and then I can come back later. I'll probably take if no one else is messing with this one by then, I'll take the Whispering Stone away from Trothcourt and give it to Arcadia. We do have an infestation sending crap at me from this direction, so... Well, at least the stone walls will be done by then. Should be anyway. I'm probably gonna have to get my army back over there, but as soon as they leave, this thing's gonna send stuff after me probably, so... you can't win. There's always getting hit from multiple directions. The game becomes much easier once you have enough troops to field armies in 2 different places. Because a lot of times I expand like this. I kind of branch out in different directions around the capital, and then I'm trying to defend all my satellite cities. Alright, well I am thankful that I built the stone walls there, because that will buy me some time if anything does go after that city. I don't know what I was talking about the stone walls needing to get done. They're already done. That's actually turning into a city now. Respond to heroes offer to join. I still can't afford this guy. I would love to hire you, but you're just too dang expensive. Powered Strikes is ready. I'm going to get that active as soon as I can. And let's see what our next research option is. Devout Radiance. Want to pick this one up. This is one that Chris Lighthawk brought up, basically saying don't forget to take that when you can. It's amazing. It's really good because it's a very cheap damage spell that scales in power based on your devotion level, and it can actually get pretty darn powerful, especially if you take the Order Amplifying lens or whatever it is later in the game when you have Wizard Tower upgrades. Absolutely, we will take this. In fact, that spell would make going after these guys a lot easier because they're all undead, so they're weak to spirit damage. I might want to hold off on fighting them until I have that, and maybe instead focus on getting my army back down here, maybe clearing some of this. We'll see what this infestation does. I don't know if they're going to go after the city itself or if they'll go after just the satellite provinces and pillage. Usually they'll pillage first, but right now the city doesn't have any satellite provinces to pillage. All right, let's go ahead and get this banner like I was planning to do. If I can do this without taking too much damage, let's see, there is an exemplar in there, but as far as tier 4 units go, I don't think they're a very good tier 4, so I can probably handle this. Let's go ahead and do the manual combat on this one. Hang on. I do have my other polearm. He's not gonna... I can move him up that way, but he's not gonna make it to help, okay? I just wanted to make sure that I didn't misjudge that distance. Alright, we're gonna do a manual combat. The polearm's gonna have to put in some work against this thing. I think we'll probably just rush it and try to kill it really fast. If I can do this while taking a small enough amount of damage, then I might be able to clear that other gold mine next to me, but I kind of doubt it because it's got 6 units on it. Alright, let's see if we can lure this guy into going after our polearm buddy here. And does he do any amount? He does do some, he actually does mostly spirit damage, so defending him with this unit is going to be helpful. And I want to back you off because I don't want you to take that hit. We want to make sure it's the polearm blocking that thing's charge. Alright, is this everybody? 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Hopefully he just goes for the bait. He might. I think he will, because they're attacking. Yep, okay, good. So what we want to do is we want to kill that thing quickly. He doesn't actually do a ton of damage, but he does more than anybody else does around here. So we'll see what kind of damage I can get on him, because these guys are just going to shoot magic at me, and that shield by himself isn't very threatening. So I think I am going to put everything into killing this guy. Does he have any weaknesses? No, he does not. In fact, what race is he? Feline Highborns, they're elusive, they have athletics. Yeah, so he could leave without taking too much damage and go after somebody more vulnerable. And he can move very far. Desert adaptation. Although actually I don't think athletics matters on these guys. They might have very fast movement anyway. Alright. Oh, the polearm can actually do a pretty respectable amount of damage to that guy, and if my dragon goes after him, I can too. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these guys, because I can use defensive strike to absorb that hit without taking as much damage. So I'm gonna just defensive strike this guy straight up from the front to take away his retaliation. Then the polearms can hit him and sunder his defense, hopefully. Okay, I got 1 stack of sundered defense. That might be all I need. This guy can run around. Actually, do I want to just defensive strike from the front? So I want to get the bonus damage. How much is that going to do? 20? If I run him around here, it does 26. So it is a little better to do this. Let's lock him down there. And then my dragon can finish him off, which I am going to do, I think. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Now, is my dragon under any threat? Because he did leave his flank a little open. I don't think so. I can't reach those guys out there. What I can do right now is do that, and then I'll probably go ahead and defense strike this guy too. That way, no matter what he does, he's got to fight units that are on defense mode. And then I want this unit probably here, defending and guarding friendlies. Especially my dragon. Yeah, so he takes a little less spirit damage because he's the one not on defense mode here. Okay, not bad. This is actually going pretty well. The dragon can now fly over here. I see a good tail swipe, so let's do that. And at this point, you want to use the units that are furthest away to kill if you can. In my case, they can't really reach anything. They're kind of too far away, so I will most likely just move around like this and help with blasting these guys. I will take very little damage. This won't even chunk through his health. We just need enough to finish that guy off. In fact, I can get it with a different unit. What I can do is move you... Hang on. So my dragon is locking him down right now. If I go here, can this guy... No, he just can't quite reach. What I wanted to do was get this guy through to go pressure this one, so he can't run away and shoot anything. But I don't think I can, because this guy's facing this way. That's his zone of control. So I can't move through that without him being dead. So basically I have to use him to do that. And then... Oh wait, now he can. Now he can reach it. Okay, because this guy... I thought he was facing directly left. But now I can go behind him and put more pressure on him, and then this guy can finish this one off. Okay. And I don't think anyone is going to take any other damage here. Oh, I was wrong. He can get away. Do a whole 3. This is a little slap. Okay, cool. It's another level for my dragon. There is another banner here too, so that may be worth grabbing. Now, this would also be a low-risk battle. I think I took a small enough amount of damage in that fight that I could probably do this, especially with the Valkeeper to top off everyone's health at the beginning. But let's go ahead and level up my ruler first. I do want to take this, Master of Healing. It gets me closer to Undying Loyalty, which then is a nice free action that gives 10 healing from Nature Aspect, which is part of the reason why I picked that. We'll do Master of Healing, and like I could go for a breath upgrade here, but I'm not really using the breath very much. I think I'll wait on that. Yeah, let's focus really focus in on this healing stuff. The only other thing that's tempting is Blight Strikes, but I know I'm going to need this. So, especially after this next battle, if I do this one. And I really kind of need to, because I need a little influx of gold here. I already do have enough to make a seal bearer, but if I can get enough out of this to get the hero, that's probably worth waiting on. Having an extra hero is probably more worthwhile. So those guys can't move. It's got to be this guy. I think we can handle this with the amount of healing that we've got. These low-risk battles are usually fine as long as you remember to top off your health. And so I get all the injured people there. You are just slightly injured. That's 9 HP. It's not nothing, so we'll top it off. I just can't quite get that other guy in. Okay, what I'll do is I'll move up, and I'll do it at the beginning of the next turn before positioning all those guys. The Glade Runner in the back is going to be a bit of an issue in this fight, but I do also have this. Dragon can give everyone regen, and I can save that heal for later. Honestly, I'm going to do that, because then the dragon can help with fighting. I may need him to go after that archer in the back. And normally, I kind of like to take this hilltop on this particular battlefield. Alright, now they have lots of regen, so they'll be good for... Oh, hey, they moved up in range of this guy. I could go defensive strike him and... Oh, I could be really aggressive here, and I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think that's the play. Get up in their face. Do damage to the archer. I won't actually take away any of their units, but I can do that. Then I can go here with this guy, dragon, and tail swipe both of them. Now, the dragon could take some damage here from that archer when it backs off, although it might lose a unit stack when it does. I'm going to want to get the healer down there. I'm also going to pull this guy over here to try to cut off the archer's retreat. And these guys can both charge in over here. I think as long as everyone's on defense mode, which includes my dragon, he's on defense mode as well, I should be okay. And the dragon has regen for another turn, I think. I don't need counter stance on anyone, because everyone is on defense. So we'll just end the turn. They're running away. Alright. Nothing too scary here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll get the dragon behind. I might just park him there. And keep kind of bullying that archer. Let's see, with you, I would like to... Alright, I could do this. Defense strike him here. Normal attack him with that guy. And then the one in the middle can go through and defense strike that per unit and just take it out of the picture. You can go here. I might attack and then do a counter stance. I don't know if it's necessary, but let's see if I can land this shot. Actually, let's go ahead and use that focus aim ability and deal damage to the archer, because he's the most threatening thing here. And then if I hit the archer from that side and that side, he probably... Well, he could technically get out safely. I could do this. Yeah, I like that. There. Now they're both in really bad shape. And, they're beat up enough that I don't think I need to worry about counter stance. I'll hang on to my mana. Yep. Nope, they're just falling apart now. Where'd the other support unit go? Did they just die from damage over time? I didn't actually notice. They're not still alive, are they? Nope, they're definitely gone. Smack. Alright. Good stuff. That was actually surprisingly easy. I think this army's more powerful than I've been giving them credit for. I'll take that reward, add it to the dragon horde. Man, I really want to stay here and just clear stuff for this city. We'll do the stone walls. As long as there's nothing, no borders encroaching under there. There's like a... Yeah, there's nobody down there right now. This got a tunnel entrance and a gold mine on it. I wish I could see what was coming at me from that direction. I really want to... Well, I can't take that, but I really want to stay here and clear stuff around this, but knowing that an infestation is sending stuff after me. So look at all that healing they get now with fast recuperation and that new upgrade that I got from my dragon, Master of Healing. That's a lot of army sustain. Yeah, we'll be back for you guys. By the next turn, I should be able to see if stuff's moving up on me. I might leave this guy here and get like close just to clear the pasture and then run back. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll leave him here so that he can initiate that battle, and we'll see what shows up on my borders on the next turn. Where'd all that extra money that I just made go? Oh, it went into the outpost and upgrading the outpost. Okay. Do I want that, or do I want to buy a seal bearer? What's my timing on this? Available in 3 turns. Okay, here's what I think we do. I think we cancel this on this turn. We've got at least wood walls. That's still in patrol mode. I think we go for the seal bearer. I want to save for the hero, but I just kind of can't right now. But maybe I can get another gold mine. I think I've already got gold mines here. Wait, no, that's a farm. I'm going to change that to a gold mine when I have a chance. I do have a mine there. Just always need gold with this build. Alright. Well, we're just going to have to let that city sit where it's at for now. Then I can do the work camp. I could do the work camp now. But I'm only going to build one or the other, I think. I think I would really rather have the stone walls because it takes longer to get those. The work camp's just an extra population. You can get that real fast, especially with pastures right there. So I'm going to save my money and maybe try to get the stone walls in there on the next turn. Which would give me just enough time for this to finish. And I also need to make sure I have enough Imperium for that, which I should have enough by then. All right. Trying to do a lot of early game math in my head here. All right. Now this is an actual proper city, and I still haven't seen any movement over here. I thought I was getting attacked, but I'm beginning to wonder if that's true. In any case, this city will grow in 3 turns. I need to decide where it's going to grow and what I'm going to build. Generally speaking, farms are good because I want to go for the workshops. So I'm going to do that now. And I'll plan to pick up a farm on really any useful resource, which there's really not immediately adjacent to this city. Like, I'll probably save that for a mana node. It's not cleared yet anyway, so I can't do anything with it. I may take this one because it's kind of close to a quarry out here. That may be useful. I think that quarry will eventually go to my capital, but we'll see. For now, we'll just let it grow and work on the workshop. How much did that cost? 60 gold? Still have this pipe dream of affording that hero. Alright, we're gonna hold off on that for 1 turn. Because I would really like to get stone walls finished out here before that haunted graveyard spawns something. See, now a raiding party will emerge in 0 to 3 turns. I need to do something about that, but I'm being pulled in both directions. Let's see. If I could get another farm. Let's throw a farm down over here. And switch this farm to a gold mine. I really need gold. And then if I get my dragon close enough, we can take this out. That shouldn't be a very hard battle. So the problem is, like, nothing's attacking Oathwall, but I feel like they could come at any moment. So I feel like I need to be over there. But they're not sending anything after me yet, so I may as well send this guy this way anyway, though. He can't do anything by himself. I am still working on the Seal Bearer. That will be huge in dealing with the undead over here. And I need to get, well, Tavern's going to be done in 1 turn, so we'll get the morale back up in that city. Alright, go ahead and attack. Another low-risk battle. I'm just going to try and auto this one. Let's see how the auto combat handles it. Not that well, but because that gold mine there I would like to clear because that would give me a surplus of gold, and I don't really want to take a huge amount of damage. I think I can do that better and keep the train rolling with these guys. Yeah, I can do that better. I just don't want to take a bunch of unnecessary damage. And all I gotta do is pin down that Glade Runner, and this shouldn't be a problem. The rest of these units are fairly not that threatening. See, the pig is the one that I would prefer to have charge into my pole arm if I can arrange that. Okay, there's their free animal unit. And, oh man, if I wanted to go crazy, just go right in there and tail swipe. It would leave the dragon on defense, so he would probably be okay. But that's still super sketchy. But I could hit 3 units with a tail swipe and then rush in with other friendlies. That... what am I thinking? I mean, I am going to have 8 defense and 8 resistance on top of 129 health. I genuinely don't think... Let's just land here and see if everyone attacked me when I wasn't on defense, how much damage would I take? And the answer is not very much. I think this is safe. A really aggressive play here, but it puts the enemy on their back legs, and then I rush in with other units to help protect and defend. Alright, I'm gonna go here, defensive strike those pigs. Takes away quite a few of their stacks. You can go defense strike this guy. And just to make absolutely sure, yes, my dragon does have his defenses up. And I could focus aim to hit really anyone here that I want. I probably should now because I'm assuming I'll be doing healing later, so let's go ahead and do that. And who do I want to hit? Probably the Glade Runner. Just to get his health down, damage output lowered. I'm going to leave this guy on defense. There's not really a huge amount of reason to aggressively attack. I'll guard this guy's flank with that one. Alright, pretty much everyone's defending. And because I've got Bulwark, they're not going to be able to do very much damage. Yeah, they barely touched me. Okay, good. Now, to finish off stuff. Fairly obvious you should go after him, I think. Probably want to hit that beetle. I need to get rid of that beetle. The dragon's a good choice to do it, but I also want the dragon to chase down that archer. So... maybe I soften up the beetle with this guy. Can you kill that spider? It's a vampire spider, so it's going to be healing. This little guy down here is going to be a nuisance. I'm going to go ahead and use Mantra of Purification on my guys. I don't think this will kill the spider. I think the healing will offset it. Yeah. They're annoying like that. Vampire spiders are good. I could finish off the Glade Runner, although, to be honest, the Glade Runner has such small damage output now that he's not really scary anymore. So I might just kill the spider. I want to use this guy to try to sunder defense on that beetle. That beetle is still fairly tough. Now he's not so tough anymore. Alright. Okay, get him out of the picture. The beetle can now flank my dragon, but he won't do very much damage. And who's left? Oh, you are left. Okay, you can... I might use you to kill the beetle, actually. Can you kill the Glade Runner? No, you can't. But you can kill that beetle. Let's get him out of there so he's not hitting my dragon in the back. Okay. Let's go ahead and sunder your defenses. Lower your health. Didn't get the sunder, but that's okay. We've got a Dragon Claw. That's a lot better. Much less damage. Should be able to patch that up in a single turn. Wand of Lightning Strike, another one. I think I already have one of those. I did get food for my capital, but it wasn't enough to help it grow. I kind of wish it sent it to Oathwall, but I think it sends it to the closest city. I can't quite clear that yet. If nothing shows up on the next turn, I'm probably just going to assume that Oathwall is fine. I don't know where that raiding party went. For the moment, I am going to pull my guys back down because I probably want to go after that banner down there. And maybe that gold mine. Those seem like two easy clears that are kind of on the way back. Yeah, those are both battles I can take. Alright, and then we get my other polearm unit in on the action too. Okay, we're gonna just let that city grow for now. Oh, I do get empowered strikes. I gotta get in the habit of casting spells first. I always do this because I just kind of click through in the order that these pop up, and it shows you unit movement before it shows you spells that you can cast. I can't afford the hero, so I'm just gonna discard that. I need money. I need money so bad. That would be a good gold vein to clear, because then I can get another mine and a actual gold node. It's been a minute since I've made a backup save. Let's do that. And everybody on the next turn will be good to go after those guys. That'll be an easy fight. Alright. Is anything coming after that city? Or is the game just trolling me? No, there's still nothing down here. I'm convinced that Oathwall is fine. I think I'm just going to stay up here. Because this, I know that it's close, and it knows where I am, and it's going to pop out an army at any moment to come after me. Hey, my scout's back. I think I'll have him go east this time. Well, he's got to wait a turn anyway. He can't do anything right now. I need to build, if I can, anything that boosts gold income. Hall of Devotion, let's invest in that. Yeah, that seems wise. And then got the Tranquility Pool. That would be from these guys, I assume. Yeah, they just became my vassal. Nice, okay. Now what I can do is, if no one's met them, I'm going to take my Whispering Stone away from these guys and give it to Arcadia here and try to get a second vassal. The computer might, if the computer meets them, they seem to be able to get a ton of influence points really fast. But if I can manage to get enough of a head start, I may have a chance. This is telling me this is a safe battle. I may be able to Well, I know I'm going for this on the next turn, so what I'll do is I will just move them here. And then I will initiate this battle with these two from here. Split off the pole arm. And I get a safe battle. We'll see what the auto says on this one. This guy, again, taking way more damage than is necessary. And it's damage I can't really afford right now. I have to keep fighting every single turn. I need my army in good condition. At least I'm not actually losing stuff, but like, there's no reason to take that much damage against these units. I fought a tougher battle with less units earlier and took less damage. Alright, now I've got 2 pole arms, so I can kind of cover 2 different entrances. Again, I don't really like the Sworn Guard that much, but a pole arm's a pole arm, and they're still great for kind of blocking an enemy charge. If used correctly, I don't think they're that bad. Plus, the Sunder defense is still nice. Are there better pole arms? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I still like pole arms. Like this guy here. Now he's moving up on me, but I don't have to worry about that because let's see, only 1 unit can hit me from there. I probably want both to hit, but the problem is this guy could take my retaliations. I think the charge resistance still applies though, so I'm gonna use him there anyway. Probably leave this guy here to assist. And how about that bird? Eagle might go after these guys. I should probably prepare for that. In fact, I need my other pole arm down on this side if that's going to happen. I also need to make sure that I cover any units that are up here. Alright, what I'm going to do is move them there. Move this guy here. Because I don't know yet what that eagle's going to do. He could go after that guy, but he's the only unit that could hit him. So for now, I'm going to use him there. Use that defense buff. Okay, the eagle went to the one spot I was hoping it wouldn't go. But I guess that's to be expected. It is the correct move. Okay, now he can really mess my guy up. I need to get something out there to deal with him. I have a small chance to stun now because of empowered strikes, but it's not exactly something that I feel I should count on. I'm going to move these guys here, and I think I'm going to move this guy up. We're going to try to sunder his defense. And I can use counter stance after this if I feel it's necessary. We're going to go for the stun. Yeah, we're going to go for the stun. And if we don't get it... Oh, hey, I got lucky. I was going to say, if I don't get it, I was just going to counter stance everybody there to protect them from its striking back, but that's no longer a concern, so... let's see, can these guys handle all this down here by themselves? You know what, let's drop a heal here. Oh wait, hang on. Let's wait on that. Do regular attacks. We'll take the counter attack. Doesn't actually matter because I'm still at full health. Then I drop the Vow of Healing on these guys and allowing him to just do a lot of damage to that guy. Softening them all up, and I could go for a dragon tail swipe on them, but I think I want my dragon up here to help deal with this little situation. Yeah, I guess we'll just smack the eagle. He'll probably come hit the dragon, but that's okay. I've got enough units up there to help. And then, just to help keep units' health topped off, I could drop Mantra of Purification on this guy. I want to know how much damage he's likely to take. I think I will... You know what? Better idea. Do counter stance on all of these guys. There we go. Oh, was not expecting that. Didn't realize he could reach up there. Alright, Dragon's fine. He'll be alright. I can finish the Eagle off pretty easily with the polearm. The Dragon, I kind of needs a little bit of a hand here. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. I probably should have done something about that thing's attack of retaliation. Because now they're both just going to beat up on my dragon, and I don't really want that. Maybe I can use... okay, what I could do... I can make sure that this guy dies. And I could go on the offense here. Alright, I'm going to use Mantra of Purification on the dragon to keep his health topped off. And then go on the offense and use that those temporary hit points to absorb some of this damage. Now he can't really... He can still do a decent amount of damage there, can't he? I don't think any of them matter. Everyone else has moved. There we go. It's alright. My dragon's healthy enough. Still less damage than I took, so I'll take it. And I just got a bit more gold from that. And a leader level. Okay, this one makes heroes' base attacks heal random friendly unit in the area. Then there's Undying Loyalty, which applies regeneration because of my other buffs, and heals a random friendly unit in the area for 10 hit points. I really like this because it's a free action, so I'm going to take Undying Loyalty. Let's just make sure my dragon does indeed have the Wand of Lightning Strike already. Yes, okay. Then on the next turn, I'll be healthy enough to do that fight. And I've still got that Vow Keeper to help. Didn't produce the Tavern, still making the Hall of Devotion. Okay, we're good there. You know what? You guys are my vassal. Defend Oath Wall. Just in case. Alright. It's one, because I just do not want to be down here right now. I want to be up here and attacking that. Let's see, 2 turns until Devout Radiance is done. So my army, I'll hit the banner, and then I think I can start heading up that way. I kind of want to hurry production of this Seal Bearer. That is really tempting, because it'd be very good against the dragons. But it's gold, and gold is hard to come by right now. So I think I'm going to let it play out normally, because if this works, I can get a hero on the next turn. And I'm 1 turn away from that too. Okay. Let's end the turn here. Oh, good, good. Nice bonus event. But none of them are gold. I need gold. I could get +1 pop in Riften. I could get finish Hall of Devotion in Riften, which is going to make me spend more money on a building, which I don't really want to do right now. Or I could get, 30 alignment? I'll take that. That's actually really good for me. That puts me in the very good territory. Actually, I think I was already there, but no, I wasn't. Okay, cool. So now I'm in very good territory. If they had offered me gold, I might have taken that, but as of right now, or I might have taken draft too for the seal bearer, but as of right now, this is good. Okay, before I spend money on anything else, we're putting everything on hold and we're getting a defender. Okay. Elitist, Specialist Governor, yes, this is the one I wanted. I need to get them up with the dragon. It is a little strange now. Defenders don't always spawn with a mount, which I find odd. It's ever since the hero rework. It's fine. I guess I don't really care, but just a little unusual. Let's see. Melee attackers get remorse. That's, I think, better off left in the Dragon Horde. I need to decide what items this hero does and does not need to carry, because anything that's not really necessary, I should keep in the Dragon Horde. The Noble Aegis. Hang on. Compare that to a tier 1 shield that gives intimidating aura. What's the advantage? Adjacent allies get 2 defense and 2 resistance. This is worth it on a defender. Plus, I think the Tyrant Shield will go into my crypt. Or, yeah, I want that Noble Aegis, not crypt, but what is it called? The Arsenal Armory Horde, I guess. Horde is probably the word I'm looking for in the context of a dragon. That's really nice. Just anyone next to them always gets 2 defense and 2 resistance. That's great for a defender. And this is nice because they don't have any perks selected, so I get to choose everything from the start. I pretty much always go with these 2, normally right off the bat, but I don't have enough troops to field a full army for this person. So for the initial, I might go for Shield Breaker and really stack on that resistance with Resistant Vanguard. Basically, anyone standing next to this unit is going to be exceedingly hard to kill. Plus, they have Bulwark on top of all that. I think we gotta go start working our way down this route here. That makes them a more useful fighter now. And then we can get the army leadership upgrades later. Alright, we just need you to come this way, as long as there's still nothing over here by Oathwall, so we're okay. I don't have any mounts, do I? Oh, I do. Well, I should have given that to her first. That's taking a tier 3 unit out of my arsenal, but it does give her very fast movement. I think that's worth it. I should have mounted her up first, but that's alright. She'll catch up. Almost have enough to take that on, but these Druids of the Cycle scare me because they do have a potential one-hit kill thing, and I can't afford to lose a unit out here right now. This thing still has not sent out a raiding party. Good, I can get Fruitful Integration. I can also pick up... I don't need road building right now. This. Tributaries. Let's get that. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, dang it, I screwed up. No, now I can't find the city, and I've already clicked it. You can't undo that. Ah, dude, the moment I clicked that, I knew something was wrong. Now I can't even upgrade the city with a work camp to make up the lost time. Doggone it. Why did I do that? Oh, that was just a straight up mistake. I guess they happen, but forgot I needed that Imperium to found the city, so now we have to wait longer on that. Dang it. Alright, let's send the scout out this way. See what I can find out here. I'm going to be kicking myself over that for a while. I need to just move on so I distract myself and don't think about it. Safe battle. We'll try an auto. Again, why is everyone getting the crap beaten out of them when it's not necessary? Gotta do everything myself. I'm still so mad at myself right now. I wish you could go, like, I wish I could go back and undo that, but I always play Iron Man mode. And I hadn't made a save recently. Anyway, so I couldn't have even if I wanted to. On that note, let's make a save. Now I'm being stupid. I'm on tilt here. Just need those zealots to charge into this guy. If I can funnel everyone down the middle, that would be ideal. Oh, that's a Zephyr Archer, not a Glade Runner. Okay. Can I get a nice line attack? No, I found this Lightning Rod to be a very limited utility so far. But it's probably because my dragons just got so many better options. I could go up here and do a tail swipe, but that leaves me pretty open to attacks from that archer. Probably should just get this zealot out of the way first, honestly. And maybe top off the dragon's health. Well, and the dragon can't use that on himself. I think going into defense mode he'll be okay, but that does leave a lot of stuff around him, and I'll need to really rush in and protect him. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Between the two of you, you should be able to handle it. And we'll see how much I can clog up the enemies here. Instead of sending my dragon up, I'm going to have this guy stand on these flowers, so he has a higher crit chance, and then I can hit him. Now, he just got condemned. I probably want to take that away, so I'm going to do that. Okay, the Zephyr Archer isn't very dangerous in this context. Then, in that case, my dragon is going to go all the way in the back, use a tail swipe to soften up 3 enemies. And because of that ability I picked up, got people getting random healing. He's going to take decent damage from the archer, but he should be good otherwise. Problem is we can't really get everybody in to help here. This guy can't really do anything. He's totally stuck, so I think we can just focus on hitting the damage dealers. Let's do 2 strikes. Soften him up. And then start sending these guys around, because I literally don't think there's anything. Although if I send them around, there's not really anything they're going to be able to do either. Yeah, if I run around, they won't make it up there in time anyway. Okay, dragon takes a decent amount of damage here. We're going to have to patch him up. Okay, I need to get this guy out of the way so that I can get some damage on those other guys. I can kill this one. That's easy enough to do. Ah, but I fumbled once. That's really annoying. Keep going that way. I need to use you to patch up everybody in there. Okay, this guy can finish him off, and then I can move this guy up and defensive strike them. And I think I might just leave my dragon on defense here, may also give him another small healing. Yeah. I just need him to hold out. He should be alright. I don't think they'll get through his temporary hit points. Okay, we should be good now, because now I can get this guy out here, defensive strike, and then if I can kill enough of these guys... Now he's trapped. Yeah, now he's absolutely stuck. Unless one of my units is slowed for some reason. Nope. Pinned, yeah, not slowed. Okay, good. Yep, we're fine then. Keep grazing because of ceaseless cacophony. Alright. Oops. Sorry, hit my mic there. Not too bad. Dovahkiin's looking a little beat up, but all things considered, he'll be alright. He got his second signature skill upgrade. This is where I get Primal Dragon. There's a lot of options here. From, and I can just pan through them in case anyone's interested in them, but pretty much the main one that I'm after is Primal Dragon in this case. I want regeneration. I'm just panning through these so you can see what they do. I'm after that natural regeneration here because my dragon is going to have pretty high base HP, and that's going to be really, really good for me. The one nice thing about Shadow Transformation is all... Oh, no, wait. Sorry, it's all attacks gain lifesteal, not all units in army gain lifesteal. Okay, yeah, we want Primal Dragon. I'm after natural regeneration. And this gives me 2 more nature options, neither of which I really need. This Adaptive Vigor is okay, but I don't need it right now. I think at this point I would rather take Reclaiming Attacks, and so I'm just dishing out more healing to friendly units, and then go straight down here for the resistance, status resistance, and work my way down to Battlefield Restoration, which is very, very powerful. So we just keep building this guy out as a healer, and he just gets better and better as time goes on. Now, by the time I make it up north to take on that Haunted Graveyard, I should be okay. Because he should be all patched up by then. I've got another hero on the way. He'll catch up because the others are slow. I want to click that so bad, but I messed up. Look before you click Empire Affinity upgrades. You can't get that back. Well, I guess I can set my governor out here. No specialist structures for him to build yet, but I'll get them eventually. When does this city grow, by the way? It's 1 turn away. I still can't afford to do anything with it. Well, these guys should, I think, spawn an army on this turn. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, 2 bone dragons. Alright, well, it's a good thing we've been beefing up our army, because we're going to need it. But if we can survive that, then we can take everything else out. I think it's time to get everyone to the nearby outpost. So now I could build a work camp, and it's questionable whether it's worth it, because then I lose 1 turn of founding the city, but I gain 1 pop in 1 turn, essentially. But I spend 100 gold that I wouldn't otherwise need to spend. but I could start with a gold mine right away. So there's all this pro and con. You could probably do the math out on it. Let's just get my next tome first. We're going with the Tome of Evolution for this build. Mostly because Draconic Vitality gives even more healing. And Rapid Evolution Enchantment will be handy later because we will eventually be taking the Tome of Dragons. As for the Slithers and stuff, not going to worry about them, not going to worry about the Wyverns. I'm after these two things specifically. So, select that. And if I can get that Draconic Vitality race transformation up quickly...
The concept of evolution is a curious
I got
one.
Youthful Regeneration. Okay, yep. Let's just take that and get that cast as soon as we can. And these guys will probably come barreling straight at me, most likely through there. It's the shortest path. Actually, they'll probably go after my armies. Still nothing out there. Alright, they'll probably go after my armies. I could bully this person, but 90% success. Pleading for peace, diplomatic change. State changes to neutral. It would be useful to not be at war with these guys. But if I mess up, I get a primal exhaustion. That's not too bad, though. It would be... It's a 90% chance. I think I gotta roll on that. If I can have one less city-state sending crap after me, that would be nice. If the enemy allies with them, they'll send stuff after me eventually anyway. But right now, I've got enough land to claim, and I don't want to mess with it. Okay, so they're out here. So they're not really in my way. Got Devout Radiance just in time with an army of Bone Dragons bearing down on me. I want this Devotion to go up to Devotee. Would be really, really nice. Currently at 55 Adherent. I'm trying to do all the good guy stuff. I think what I need to do here is... Can I fight them in the open field? Will they be able to reach me there? Sometimes you can get these guys to split up in a stupid way. Now, do I get that healing at the end of my turn or at the beginning? It doesn't actually matter. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. Wait, how far can this guy go? Because I need to make sure he's in on this battle. Or she, I'm not really sure. I need to rename my heroes. That is, she? Yeah. So, lady. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait. There's only one thing we can do with a female Argonian. There we go. It's Lusty the Argonian Maid. Or I guess the title should be Maid. And then Lusty. Last name Argonian. There we go. You guys aren't going to get that unless you're fairly deep into the Elder Scrolls, but that's fine. I know some people out there will get it. I also want to... You know what? I'll just leave... Yeah, sure, that's obviously the Lusty Argonian Maid. Sure, that works. So I just need to make sure these guys are within 3 tiles. I think we're fine here. Even if I do get attacked, I will top off my dragon's health at the beginning of the battle. Everyone else is in good shape, so... what I want them to do is move down here, but then split off some units. When they split their stacks, they don't seem to help each other. So they might leave these 2 guys behind if it means hitting my leader's stack. So I would be okay with that. Now I can build the workshop and actually start upgrading the city. Let's get a farm here. And that boosts the production of it. and start making some progress. Also, I can spend 4 gold to hurry that seal bearer along and get them out a turn faster. Let's do it. I probably won't build another unit in here right now because money's so darn tight, but we'll get to it eventually. Oh, crap. That's where that infestation went. It went straight after my capital. Did that mess up the... no, they're not messing up my farms. They're messing up my quarries right now. So it's a derelict workshop out there in the east somewhere. We're gonna have to let the capital just take the hit for now. And then I don't know what's about to happen here. Let's go another turn. I feel like this episode's getting to be a bit long, even by my single player, but particularly for a single player episode, but I kind of want to see how this pans out with these guys. But yeah, we're going to have to get down there and deal with that. Also, I've decided to not spend the money on the work camp. Which I guess would be fairly obvious. They did not split up like I was hoping they would. Risky battle if I do that, but if I pull these guys in, it should be a fairly evenly matched fight. This is going to be a tough one. But if I'm patient, I could get that seal bearer up here, which will make a big difference in this fight. The problem is that takes away time during which my capital is just going to be getting pillaged. I don't think they'll go after the city center itself, though. No, they shouldn't. Oh, if I build another farm, I could get a mint, but it's hard to know what they'll go pillage next. Probably the next closest thing, though. What I'm thinking here is build another farm and work on the mint, while these guys go off and pillage either a mine or a quarry, because the mint takes 3 farms to boost, and the next 3 closest things to them, none of them are a farm. So I might still be able to bump up my gold income by quite a bit. Alternatively, I could build more units. What's in this army? How tough are they? That's a decently tough group. I hate these things. Those are very hard to deal with. But they do have lower resistance. So either I just produce merchandise or build something that doesn't require, like the Wizard Tower Foundation, that doesn't require anything to be boosted and does give Imperium income and access to a lot of other stuff. What if I built another seal bearer? What else could I afford? I could still do the Wizard Tower in this case. The mint is tempting, though, to not build the seal bearer and just go straight for the mint. Thing is, they might still go pillage a farm anyway, and this gets me another unit and the first Wizard Tower level. I think I gotta go this route. I can finally found the city of the Argonians. As for these guys, this is a close enough battle that I do want the seal bearer on it. So we're gonna move them up here. Move this guy back, they can take the seal bearer into their army. And then these guys will... That's as far as he can go, huh? Okay. They might split for this one, because I'm 1 space outside. I probably want to go 1 more. We'll just lure them down this way. And then once this battle's over, I can maybe rush down and try to deal with this, or I can just go rush down the haunted graveyard itself, which is being a very big problem. At least I got the Hall of Devotion done there, and I still do need to expand the city's borders, so I probably will still take a farm. I think I kind of want to get that area up there, although I do want to work out in this direction as well. There is a silver pond out there I would really, really like to get. It's a bronze infestation, or a bronze agent wonder that I could probably get fairly early. So I think I am going to take that farm here. Let's see, how's the stability doing? 5? Yeah, let's just take the other farm. And then I could maybe lean into foresters a little later. I haven't built any of those. And there's an infestation underground sending stuff after me. All right, we're going to be busy here over the next few turns. Guys, I've been going for a while. I think I need to wrap this one up here. I really want to keep going. I'm having fun with this game. Again, public apology to everyone for taking this when I absolutely, by all accounts, should have just founded the city. I just didn't realize how low I was on Imperium, so that's why you got to do the math first. We'll see what happens in the next episode, but I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you'll come back and join me for the next one. By the way, I am out next week because of the holiday season. If you celebrate, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'll see you guys all when I come back. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Dawson Horner, Devin Larson, Jimbro, and Sarah Feingold. Thanks so much, everybody.